gotta tell you guys about Typeless, a smart voice keyboard that turns your speech into perfect writing in every app. And since there's a chance we could drown in the ocean, we should send Tariq a message.
Tariq, we're about to sail to an island, and if we don't make it, I hate you. Yeah.
And thanks to Typeless, you'll see it translates the message, it gets rid of all the filler words, and restructures your sentence.
Mr. Beast called this app a game changer, and when I saw that, I thought, like, okay, bold claim, because this is just a voice dictation tool. You talk, it turns what you say into clean, polished text. No keyboard needed. He tested it on a desert island as part of a stunt, which is cool, but I wanted to know if it actually holds up at my desk in my real workflow with real tasks I do every single day. So I ran an experiment. Same exact tasks, typing versus typeless. Timer running both times, real numbers on screen, and I had my wife test it too because she has zero interest in AI tools, and if she likes it, that tells me more than any demo I could set up. Let's get into it. Quick heads up, this video is sponsored by Typeless. Typeless is an AI voice dictation app for Mac, Windows, iOS, and Android. You speak naturally, it removes filler words, structures your thoughts, and works inside whatever app you're already in. Gmail, Notion, WhatsApp, anywhere you type. Alright, let's run the test. The first test is email response. I am going to type a real email in my inbox. Round 1 is typing normally. Round 2, exact same reply using Typeless. Timer running both times. Watch the difference. Okay, so now I'm going to try Typeless. Basically, hit the activation key on. Hey, thanks so much for reaching out. Really appreciate you being patient with me. Things have been a little hectic on my end lately, but yeah, I'm definitely interested in moving forward with this. I'd love to get on a call this week just to talk through all the details. I think I'm pretty open Tuesday or Wednesday afternoon, maybe around 2 or 3. I can be flexible. Just let me know what works on your end. I'll get something on the calendar. Really looking forward to it. As you could see, same email, same information, you just saw the time on the screen. That is what happens when you remove the keyboard from the equation. And that was a full professional reply without having to use a separate AI tool to refine and reformat it for me. The second test, weekly task list. Round 1, I typed out every task manually. Round 2, I speak my entire week out loud in one long messy thought. No pausing, no organizing, just talking. Same tasks, timer running. Second test is Notion. Let's basically make bullet points. We're gonna use Typeless. Okay, so this week I need to, alright, let me think. I need to finalize the video script for the Typeless video and get that over to my editor. I need to follow up with the fitness brand that reached out on Monday. I think there's a call Thursday. I need to confirm the time on that. I also need to update Creator HQ onboarding sequence. I've been putting that off. I also need to write a 5 email sequence for the AI Income Vault launch, which is like 5 emails. And somewhere I need to record the intro for the YouTube channel banner update. Now you can see that it's one unbroken stream of thought, 6 tasks, clean bullet list. The accuracy piece is what I want you to notice. It did not miss a single item, even with all the rambling in between. Last but not least, a WhatsApp follow-up message. Round 1, typing. Round 2, typeless. Same message, timer running both times. Let's see what happens. This next test I'm going to be using WhatsApp. So let's go ahead and start. So next we're doing typeless. Hey, I just wanted to follow up about the marketing strategy meeting. Are we still good for our call this week? I think we said Wednesday, but I might have the wrong day actually. It might have been Thursday. Anyway, let me know and I can move things around if needed. 3 for 3 on the speed tests. Every single one came out faster. But here is what I really wanted to show you. Because the speed test proves it is faster, what I want to prove next is that it actually understands you. Like, not just the words, but the actual meaning, the context, what you were actually trying to say even when you are talking in circles. So I'm gonna speak for about a minute. No script, real thoughts, the kind of rambling stream of consciousness that most dictation tools will turn into a mess. And to test the accuracy, I'm going to end it in a whisper because sometimes the kids are napping and you still have to get things done. Let's see what typeless does with it. For this next test, I'm basically going to be rambling off into Notion notes just to test out different things to really express and display the power of typeless. So basically just hit the key. Now it's listening. So ever since I started using typeless, it's just completely changed my world because I'm the type of person that likes to think before I speak. So if you're getting a text back from me, it's gonna take hours. Like, I barely ever respond in minutes or seconds. I always think, and I always have to put myself in that other person's shoes. What are they gonna think, say, feel when they read my message? And I do give credit to sales and negotiation, to that mindset, because when you're negotiating, you always want to respond strategically. So for example, I come in at an anchor price, even though I'm okay with doing the project at $500 less, but I come in at a higher price just in case their counter offer goes down. They might accept the deal, they might want to counter offer. But anyways, when you have kids and noise, I work from home, so when I have kids, my kids are just running around. Dad, dad, dad. What'd you say? What'd you say? What'd you say? What are you doing? What are you doing? It's hard for me to actually hear my own thoughts, and I will literally just not respond to anybody, and I won't check my phone for hours. And I'm not necessarily complaining, but there are times and instances where I need to respond in the moment, and I know what I want to respond if I just speak it. But sometimes when I've tried just regular dictation, like talk to text on a phone, it captures all of your mistakes. Even if you repeat yourself, you come back and it's gonna basically capture everything you're saying. What typeless does different is it takes everything you say, it reorganizes your thoughts. It organizes your thoughts, it restructures it, and what I'm gonna be explaining, I'm gonna be showing you right here on screen live, or at least in this demo, because I can repeat myself, I can make mistakes, and I can make mistakes. And it takes all of that into account, and it'll just reorganize, restructure everything, and it gives you a nice formatted response, or output, I should say. You can also whisper, and it's also going to capture it's got this crazy technology that just captures every single word you're saying, and it can also separate the background noise from your voice. So if my kids are in the room and they're making noise, they're being loud, it's gonna capture and know the difference between my voice and that background noise. So you can completely disregard having kids playing around or being in public. And I'm whispering right now so you can actually see the accuracy of the output. But let's go ahead and see what this output is. When you're done talking, you basically just hit the key and it basically gives you everything you were just rambling. It's completely ready. So now I'm going to basically use these notes to write a script for another video, but you can honestly use this in so many ways. You can use it to write your grocery list. You can respond to everybody. They have mobile. You can use it on your computer. The possibilities are endless. Use cases are endless. You can use it for emails, you can use it for social media, you can ramble in your notes about something that you have in your mind, a thought. Organize it and you can come back to it later and it's nice and organized. Yes, possibilities are endless. That is everything I just said, cleaned up, structured. The filler words are gone, the ideas are organized, and if you caught it, I ended that in a whisper just to see how far the accuracy goes. It caught every word. I didn't need to type anything using a keyboard. That took me about a minute to speak. It would have taken me significantly longer and a whole lot more effort to write that clearly on my own. That is the difference between basic talk to text and what Typeless is actually doing. As you could see, I also handed this to my wife and our boys were running around the whole time, which honestly made it a better test than anything I could have set up. She is not into AI tools. She just uses her phone for normal everyday life. I did not walk her through anything. I just said, here, try this. So you downloaded the app. I want you to just go ahead and try it out how you would normally use it on a day-to-day basis, and I just want to see your reaction, see what you think.
Okay. I'm gonna read this real quick, okay? Here is my shopping list. Bananas, oat milk, white chocolate. Oh, actually, dark chocolate. Thanks, Jack. Oh, so it changed the white chocolate to dark chocolate. Writing down, oh, actually. So that's different than what a normal, text to speech would be.
Right.
So it's a lot smoother that way.
Yes. Like talk to text will capture every single word, even if you make a mistake or repeat yourself.
So this is a lot more helpful, especially for someone like me who has kids running around me all day.
Yes.
Add coffee to the shopping list. So it didn't write add coffee. It just added coffee. Translate your speech into a language. My husband's side of the family speaks Spanish, so I could utilize this in text. So I can say, I'll be there in about 10 minutes. Is that correct?
Estaré allí en unos 10 minutos. Yes, that is correct.
Well, that could come in handy.
Yeah.
If I had to text your dad or something.
Yeah. You no longer have to exit out of the app and use a separate translation tool. Okay, what was your overall?
I feel like it could come in handy, especially if I'm usually throughout the day, if I'm texting somebody, it's my husband's mom or my mom, then it would be a lot easier just to be able to speak it with this because it corrects it without it.
Like the filler words?
Yeah. And then also with these guys running around being crazy, it doesn't get their voices in there. It doesn't get their voices in there as well. Which oftentimes, if I'm doing speak to text, it has their words in there as well. Or I'll start talking to them and then it keeps writing down what I was saying to them. So it would be helpful for that, for sure.
Well, appreciate you for testing this out.
Yeah, I liked it.
All right. Thank you. She tested it on Gmail, knocked out a grocery list, and even tried the translation feature, all with kids crawling, making noise in the background. She picked it up immediately. She did not ask how it worked, did not need a tutorial. She just spoke and it worked. She kept using it after. I did not ask her to keep using it, she just did. When someone who has zero interest in this type of stuff keeps reaching for it on their own, it is not just a tech tool anymore. It is just a better way of doing something you were already doing. Now, here is where I landed after putting this through a real workday. Every time test came out faster with Typeless. Not slightly faster, faster in a way that actually compounds. When you multiply it across everything you do in a day, the accuracy held up in everything I threw at it. Long rambles, mid-sentence changes, background noise, a full whisper. It did not miss. But the thing that actually shifted how I think about this, it is not about typing faster. It is about the gap between what is in your head and what ends up on the screen. That gap is where ideas die. That is where momentum stops. Typeless closes it. Mr. Beast said game changer from a desert island. I am saying the exact same thing, but from my desk with my kids in the background. The link to try Typeless is in the description. It is absolutely free to start. If this gave you any ideas or value, hit like and subscribe. I cover AI tools, business strategies, and ways to use automation to buy back your time so you can build income around your life instead of the other way around. This is Zeus Ordaz. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.